Hi guys. Ooh, there's a light right in my face. See? Okay, let's turn a little bit here. Good morning, happy Tuesday. It is December 2nd, and I thought before I completely dive into my work day, because it's gonna be an extremely busy catch-up day after being off for a week, I thought I would sit down. Hey, Cooper. That's loud. You wanna be on camera? Oh, okay. Say hello to the peeps. Cooper, say hi. Hey, he's in a very bitey mood, so he does need a toy. Go get your bone. Where's your bone? Look, look. Oh. Look at that. That's a quiet toy. Okay. So I thought I would update you guys this morning and go ahead and open my Advent because I don't have any crazy goals today attached to that. So I thought I would go ahead and open it and then talk to you just a bit about my plan for the day. So first off, the Vlogmas from yesterday was a pain in the butt. I stayed up entirely too late last night editing and trying to get that to export out of iMovie because I just don't have enough space on my iPad and it's very frustrating. But it's uploading really fast. That's odd. I'll take it, but that's crazy. So anyways, I have that uploading. I've got to do a couple of like thumbnail type thing, get that made, and then we will be ready to go live. So I'm gonna go live as soon as I can, but right now I have it scheduled for 10 a.m. just to make sure I have enough time to get the thumbnail edited and all that stuff. I did want to do more with the editing for day one, but I just didn't think ahead and get the graphics made. So I will probably, day one will be a little different than the rest of them, but it was also a really long vlog for day one since I was home with Carter and wasn't working. So I think it'll be different here for the next little bit because of work and kids and life. So yeah, so let's jump in to opening the Advent for today. So this is number 2 right there. And let's see what we got today. And make sure I look for any extras because I did not do that yesterday. All right. All right, there's nothing extra in there. So this is day 2. And it is tinsel treats. So I will get that wound up here in a bit. And it's a really pretty tonal kind of periwinkle color. And I'll get that wound up in a bit and put that in my blanket at some point today. Other than that, in terms of my plans and with knitting, I did not cast on or pick up stitches for the second sleeve of my iris pullover. That has to get done today. And hopefully a good amount of rows of knitting on that. And then I would like to at least finish the current stripe I'm on for my sample knit for Treehouse knits. I'm not putting a lot of pressure on myself to get a ton done with that. I just wanted to have it cast on. He found a squeaky toy. I wanted to have it cast on so that I had it available in case I needed a break from color work or whatever it may be. But I'm really gonna start focusing on that once I finish the iris pullover. So I need to get that sleeve knocked out and I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to get it done if I want to meet my goal. And considering how long the last sleeve took me, I have a lot of work to do. So that paired with my full-time job. So we'll see how it goes. You guys will see it here. So I am gonna run to Chick-fil-A really quick, grab a iced tea and some breakfast. I cook for the kids every day, so on the mornings they're not here, I tend to go the easy route and get myself something easy that someone else cooked. So I'm gonna go do that. I'll take you guys with me, and then it's gonna be a pretty heavy work morning. So I'm sure that's not fun for you guys, but I'll check back in once I head to my lunch break and can sit down and do some knitting. So I was just setting up to wind and was gonna videotape winding this, and I just realized it has silver stellina in it. I do not know if we're gonna be able to catch that. Ooh, yep, I think you can see it a little bit. So I just wanted to say this particular color of the Advent has stellina in it. Yesterday's did not. So I'm guessing it's a bit of a mixture, whether or not it has the stellina base or not, but I think it goes pretty with the tonal, like the silver with the blue, so I don't dislike it. I like it. So I'm gonna wind this up and put it in my blanket before it's time to go get the kids from school. So I don't know what's going on with my camera. Like I have my phone and then I have my camera, and I kind of shot on both yesterday, but for some reason it is having trouble autofocusing, and I don't really want to turn it on manual because I don't want to have to like worry about that, but it's being a little funky today. So I'm going to go ahead and pack up and go and sit somewhere other than my house. I don't think I've talked about this on here, but my furnace broke and my house is not being heated. So it's a older house. The furnace is original to the house. I do have a home warranty, so I have people coming out to check on it on Thursday. Today is Monday, and it is very chilly in my house. It's like when you go from outside to inside, it's the same temp. And like being in the sun outside is actually better than being in the house. So let's see, what is it in here right now? And the heater's on. I should probably turn it off so it's not like trying to work. 64 degrees, set at 73, and it hasn't turned on in days. So I don't know what that is about. It says the heat is on, but it's not on. So I checked the gas, like the gas company website, and the gas is on. Obviously my stove is working, my hot water heater is working, and it's just really frigid in here. Like I'm not someone who wants to live in 63, 64. I'm more of a 71, 72 gal. So I'm gonna go take my butt with my laptop and my yarn and my crochet blanket, and I'm going to go drive to where I've got sunshine shining on me and I can be warm in my heated car. So I have about, what time is it? It is 3:22. I have about an hour until Carter gets out of, like an hour and 20 minutes until Carter gets out of robotics class. He does that as an extracurricular after school. So I am, that's gross. The dog got into the bathroom trash can. Ew. I am going to, I have an hour and 20 minutes. So I'm gonna do a couple things for work, and then I am going to crochet and maybe cast on the sleeve, pick up the stitches for the sleeve of my iris. So I'm gonna bring all that with me and sit in my warm car. Hello, hello. So I have barely filmed anything today, and I'm hoping to get some knitting footage here at some point. I didn't even like get much crocheting done, so it's all been a failure. But I am cooking dinner, and I thought I would show you guys what I am making. So I got some 3 cheese tortellini. The boys love this. And then I have chicken. And I'm gonna season it. I have this really good spice recipe that I season the chicken with. It's got Italian seasoning and paprika and garlic and onions and all kinds of stuff. So I'm gonna season the chicken in that, and then I will cook the chicken, and then I will deglaze the pan that I cooked the chicken in and make Alfredo sauce in that. And then we'll have the pasta with Alfredo and chicken, and then I'm gonna pan fry some broccoli. So I thought I would just, there's no real recipe to any of that, but I will take you through what spices that I use for the chicken. And trust me, this is my kids' absolute favorite meal. They love chicken pasta, they call it. I do have a recipe that I can cook it in the Instapot if I want to do that, but in this particular situation, I'm just going to cook it on the stove. Actually, I could probably do the Instapot now that I think about it, because no, I don't have cream cheese, so I'm just going to do it in the pan. But I will show you guys what I use, what I season the chicken with, what I put in the Alfredo sauce, and how I cook the broccoli, because my ex taught me the best way to cook broccoli, and it turns out delicious every time. So it's kind of like a pan fried, then you steam, so it's got like the crispies. Anyways, I'll show you guys. So yeah, I figure if I'm not gonna have any knitting content, I might as well show you what I'm doing. My dog is chasing his tail. I wish I could turn the camera around in time, but he always stops before I catch him. All right, so I'm boiling water for the pasta, going ahead to get that boiling. And so now I'm gonna cut up the chicken and get that ready to go into the skillet. And then I will, like I said, deglaze the pan and do the Alfredo sauce after that. So let me get the chicken breast out. Let me move you guys, and then you can see the cutting board. Okay. All right, so all I do with the chicken is I just cube it, cut off the kind of any excess nasty, and then I cube it. And so I will speed you through that part of it. So I have a cast iron like Dutch oven, and I just am heating it up, and I've got some olive oil in the bottom. I'm gonna let the oil kind of spread and get hot, and then I'm gonna put the chicken in and cook it through, and then I'll transfer it out of the pot to a bowl. I will use some chicken stock to deglaze this pan, and then I will make the sauce, and yeah, that's the plan. All right, so everything has contact with the pan, and I'm gonna let it brown for just a bit, and then I'll stir it all around and let it get cooked on all sides. Pretty simple stuff, but that is what it looks like when it's all in there. So the chicken is now cooked through. So we're gonna take it out and then we're gonna deglaze the pan and I will show you guys what goes into the sauce. For the sauce, you're gonna use 8 tablespoons of butter, which this particular block is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about halfway. And then minced garlic. I'll put the recipe down below for everybody. You're gonna do Italian seasoning again, heavy whipping cream, salt, pepper, and then Parmesan cheese. So I'll put the recipe below, but that's what goes into the sauce. And you start with the butter and the cream, you warm it up, and then you add in the spices, the garlic, and then you add in the cheese last, and it thickens up the sauce. I still have, like, I deglazed this pan, so I still have some of the seasonings. I like to get the paprika flavor into the sauce a bit. It's really yummy. So that is one tip that I have, is do not get rid of this juice from the chicken. Use it in your sauce. And we've got the sauce. The sauce is ready to go. You can see it's pretty thick and delicious looking. So now all I have left to do is make the broccoli. I'm gonna show you guys how I do that really quick. It cooks up pretty quickly. I've got another cast iron pan. I've got it hot and I've got olive oil in it. And I have the broccoli over here all chopped up. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you a couple of examples. So you've got the oil nice and hot. You wanna make sure that it is coating the pan really well. Okay, that's hot. And you're gonna put the broccoli face down in the oil. And then you're gonna let it brown. And then I will show you guys the next step once I get all of this in here. I've got all the broccoli in. I'm gonna salt it very lightly. Broccoli absorbs salt. I'm sure you guys already know this. And I'm gonna use a little bit of salted butter, so I don't need a ton of salt. And then I'm gonna let this just get brown for a bit. And then I will add chicken stock to the bottom of the pan and put the lid on and steam it for a second, and then it'll be ready to eat. But the key is you wanna get the crispies. You wanna make sure it has a little bit of salt. And then chicken stock is what you wanna use. Oh, and butter. I add butter. I'll add like 3 pads of butter. Once these get brown, I'll add the chicken stock and then I'll put the lid on, and then we'll have some yummy broccoli. So just to show you guys what it should look like, you wanna start seeing a browning on the little leaves, I guess you would call it. So these are pretty close, like that one looks pretty good. So that's what you wanna see on here, is like the browning. And then we will add the butter and the chicken stock. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now, put the lid on it, and then this will be ready in about 2 minutes. Here's the finished product. I like to eat it all together in a bowl. So I've got the chicken, the pasta, the broccoli, and then I just put Alfredo sauce all over all of it, and it is so delicious.
It's delicious.
The kids love it. Carter, do you love it?
Mm-hmm.
Jackson's in the bathroom, but he loves it too. So if you try it, let me know in the comments because we love it. The boys are gonna open their Advents. Jackson's gonna catch up, so he's gotta open day number 1, which is right here.
How do we open
You punch it. There you go. There it is. Now reach in there and grab your chocolate. Can you get it? There we go. Okay, now, what is it? Can you show the camera?
Oh, it's the same thing that I got
Nice.
yesterday.
Okay, so then number 2, both of y'all need to open at the same time.
Mom, I can't open it.
Let me see.
It's a teddy bear.
Hold on. Okay, what'd you get? Show me.
A teddy bear. It's a teddy.
Show.
Mom,
Nice.
can I show mine? Can I it?
Whoa. Alrighty.
Number 3.
Nope, not yet. That's tomorrow. Say bye.
Bye.
Hello. Okay, so this is gonna be my last clip of the video because I'm trying to go to bed at a decent hour tonight. I have not been sleeping well and I need to wake up for school tomorrow. I've got to get back into routine. I've had a lot of things keeping me from sleeping well, stressful things, so I'm trying to make an effort to go to bed early tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and get the footage moved over, and if I have to edit in the morning, I shouldn't have much editing to do today, so it should just mostly be blend it all into iMovie and then export it back out. But if for some reason I do need to edit, then I might just do that in the morning because I need to go to bed. So last update of the night, I picked up my stitches for my iris pullover, my final sleeve. I really needed to and hoped to actually get some progress on this, but it just didn't happen today. It was just it was a long day, so I'm not going to go into everything that derailed me. There were a lot of different things. It was just one of those days where I went with what I needed to focus on, and I'm not mad about that. I'm not going to beat myself up about it. I did get the sleeve picked up, which now it's ready for me to work on, so that'll be much easier to pick up tomorrow. I did crochet my stripe in my blanket, which I enjoyed doing, but I didn't even do that until late in the day. So just overall not the most productive knitting day, but productive in other ways. So there's that. I hope you guys enjoyed kind of the little cooking segment. I've only done Vlogmas one time before, a few years back, and I remember sharing a lot of recipes and like things that I cook for the kids and stuff then. So it was kind of nostalgic today to like share with you guys what I was cooking and how I was cooking it. So I hope you enjoyed that. And there might be more of that in the future. I only have like a few things that are more like signature type stuff that I cook. The rest of it is pretty straightforward. But if something pops up that I feel like would be fun to share and put the recipes in the description, then I will. So I hope you guys had a wonderful December 2nd, that you're enjoying this Advent season and this holiday season, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.